Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 32 of Crits&Knits. Who remembers what happened last time?
Well, not me.
What happened, Nellitha?
I don't know. I took a nap.
Do you remember what happened last time you were here?
Yes. We were all, we were at the school. I was a child, as I do. We were doing some stuff, looking around for things.
Were you a child or were you a student?
Is there a difference?
Yes.
It's a college, not a middle school.
Oh, I thought these were like Harry Potter age children.
No. These are like 18 to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So here's okay. Anyway, we're at this college.
Everyone's a child compared to you, Grandma.
Okay. So we were at a school. Hurdur decided to try and pretend to be my uncle. My uncle. I definitely stopped him from hugging Nellitha because Nellitha has a hat of disguise on. But also now that I realize that they're not wee children, I guess that didn't matter. Except
It would have been fine.
No, because you're a dwarf, and I am a tall elf, so... Anyway, so we decided to go check out the offices while other people did other things, and Nellitha was going to break into some stuff, but we kept hearing voices, so we didn't do that. And then we found out that there was going to be, like, a talk in the library, and everybody went to do that, and then Nellitha snuck off to go break into things.
Okay. And while Nellitha was sneaking off to break into things, what did the rest of you do?
We fought some bookshelves that were mimics.
You
What?
did. Several of them, in fact.
Yep.
Yeah. So it started when the headmaster assumed that Hurdur was part of the benefactor family of the books that had been donated to the library, and Hurdur did not correct him. And it's probably a good thing Nellitha wasn't there. She would have smacked Hurdur upside the head 6 ways till Sunday.
Blown our
And
cover.
the headmaster gave a rousing speech about books and how wonderful they are, and everyone applauded. Afterwards, the headmaster came to talk to Hurdur and invited him to go look at the private library, which he did, and he brought his friends with him. And then that's when the mimics attacked. And Hurdur cried like a little baby. And had to
But also
be
leveled
saved.
up.
Yes, right. had to be helped wonderfully by Isolt and Owen, and Hurdur did a little bit of damage himself and everything, and he kept from getting killed. So it was good. He tried to convince Isolt to steal the main spell book. She talked him out of it. So instead, he tried to convince her to steal some of the little notebooks, like with the handwritten notes, which she pretended to do, and then put it back on the shelf. But then later, she might have felt sorry for Hurdur and actually stole it. Player Greg is not sure exactly what happened there, but we'll see. Hurdur was really trying to get one of those notebooks to bring back to Hespera, because he figured that she would like one of those notebooks.
I just want you to remember who you were asking to steal stuff for you and who would have actually stolen the stuff for you.
Hurdur was really missing Nellitha.
Or would she have stolen it and then just set it on fire in front of you? Because who knows what kind of crazy she is.
Probably. So, but yes, Hurdur did, as Danny mentioned, end up leveling up in the process, and probably when he was before the mimics got out and everything, did as much as he could to like just get a good lay of the land of what all the books were, and thumbing through them and the like or whatever. So yes, and then afterwards, we went out and let the headmaster know that there were mimics in the little library, and he acted like he was surprised and invited us all to come talk with him in his office.
What? Hold up. Isn't that where I am?
That's where you were planning to go?
This is all after. So here you go. The timer's going. 'Cause, like,
Shit.
I don't know if we should have told. I don't know if we should have told DB that.
It's fine. Nellitha doesn't know, so she's not going to ransack the place. If she knew she was on a timeline, there would be ransacking.
Yeah.
Right.
Sax would be ran.
Sax would be ran.
But I mean, it wasn't a short speech. It wasn't a long speech.
It was not a short speech.
It was not a short speech. And then there was the fighting. Nellitha probably has plenty of time.
Oh, I'm sure I do. The thing that I have questions about, DB, the player, not Nellitha, because she wasn't there. Did you guys find out what was up with the mimics, or is that what you guys are going to the office to talk about?
Presumably that's what we're going to the office to talk about.
Great.
And yes, the headmaster did disappear to go find a healing potion for Hurdur.
Yeah.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Well, he hasn't returned with it yet.
I haven't received it yet.
Oh,
Assault healed Hurdur up from all of his damage anyway.
hoping he's not coming to his office for that.
You are hoping that, aren't you?
I am. Nellitha knows
The player's
nothing.
hoping that Nella has no idea.
Nellitha's just like, oh, they're going to be busy for a bit. These book people like to talk a lot.
Yes.
That they do. Well, speaking of book people, the headmaster's office.
Mm-hmm.
You're heading there, yes?
Yep.
Okay. So, Nellitha, you make your way back across the courtyard, and it's pretty friggin' empty. Like, you're quite sure that the majority of the staff and students are in the library. You get the feeling that this was not an optional little speech and gathering. It was perhaps mandatory.
Ugh, we know those well.
So you're able to get back to Brixador Hall and go up the stairs to the second floor and get back to the door where you had heard the voices earlier.
Okay. Yay me.
What do you do next?
Can I check the door for traps?
You absolutely can. Go ahead and do an investigation, a perception check for checking for traps.
Perception. Okay. 30.
There are traps.
Okay. How many?
I need you to roll an intelligence check to figure out what you need to do here.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. You see 2 physical traps on the door. And you're pretty sure that you're going to need to disarm both of them.
Okay.
One of them looks like it's got little needles of some sort, and the other one seems to involve a wire.
Does it look like I need to disarm them at the same time or one at a time?
With that roll, you think you can disarm them one at a time.
Okay. So you need sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand or dexterity using thieves' tools, whichever you'd like.
We're going to go sleight of hand because it's a higher than dex.
Okay.
Oh my god. 31.
You are able to disarm the one that looks like little needles. No problem. You hear a very gentle little clattering of little metal bits hitting the floor.
Do I think I could put it back later?
With a 31, yes.
Okay, great.
You see the little bits of needle on the floor.
Just scoop that up. Make sure I have it for later. And then the other one... 17.
That one, you're able to get it disarmed, but you don't think you're going to be able to reset it. The wire is very fine,
Okay.
and as you are removing it, it snaps. It doesn't set off the trap, but it snaps.
Okay, I will figure out a way to at least fake that later.
Okay.
Is the door locked?
It is.
Okay, can I unlock it?
Give me a roll for that with, I guess, sleight of hand again. Yeah. I feel like you're going to be rolling a lot of the same thing today, and that's okay.
Yeah, so that is a 28. My sleight of hand is plus 12, so that's why there's these really high rolls.
That's fine. So you unlock the door,
Mm-hmm.
and you manage to slip inside, and it's kind of a plain-looking area. There's a desk with a chair. There's a large cupboard-type piece of furniture, and what looks like a file set of drawers. The set of drawers has a bunch of folders sitting on top of it. The desk has a lot of stuff on it. It's got several stacks of paper. There is a light. There are several folders, including one that is open in front of the chair.
Who's in the folder, Danny?
You look at the open folder, and it is Callie's file.
She doing well?
She is passing her classes. She's not at the top of her class, but she's not at the bottom.
Okay, good. I'm gonna start anything that I'm gonna be looking through. I want to look for traps first.
Okay.
So I will roll for the looking of the traps.
Okay.
28.
What are you looking at first?
We'll go with the desk.
Okay. So looking at the drawers of the desk, none of them seem to be trapped. The top one, when you open it, is sort of a standard desk drawer full of crap. There are pens and quills and an ink stain from a spilled bottle of ink, a lot of paper clips, some thumbtacks, bunch of Werthers. You know, just desk stuff.
Okay.
The drawer beside it is locked.
But not trapped.
Not trapped, just locked.
Gonna unlock that drawer.
Okay, roll me a sleight of hand.
21. I have to math.
I know, sorry. But it's going to matter because this is the headmaster's office. This is not like some poor shopkeeper in the middle of nowhere.
I don't just break into some shopkeeper's place. Jesus.
But that's why you have a little bit higher DC than in those places. So I am going to make you math. 12 on its own is not going to be good enough.
No, I understand.
This drawer has one item in it, and it is a fancy-looking feather quill pen.
Does this seem magical?
Roll me an Arcana.
I'm not good at that. That's 16, though, so not terrible.
Oh, it's definitely magical.
Mm.
You are not able to tell what it does, but it is definitely magical.
Right, I'm not that kind of person. I am gonna leave it there. For some reason, I get the feeling that if I start writing with it, it's gonna cut the back of my hand.
Okay.
Close the door. Lock it again, I guess.
Okay. What else are you looking at?
The top, just a glance at the top of the, I don't want to rifle through any papers.
Okay.
But is there looking anything like, are all of the files on the desk kind of like about students?
Yes, all of the files have names on the edge of the folders, and if you gently open one of them, it's another file that looks very much like Callie's. It's a student file. There's a photo. There's transcripts, things like that.
Okay. I'm going to move over to the wardrobe.
Okay.
Trapped?
Roll for that and see.
My God, this dice is doing well for me. Investigation, that is a 26.
It is trapped.
Something that I think I could get through.
Roll me an Arcana.
Fuck. Magical traps.
You're in a magical college.
Nat 20.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely magically warded. And you're pretty sure that you could get through it. You're not sure that you could reset it.
What would you be hiding? Do I think I could fake reset it?
You think you might be able to. Depends on how the dice treat you later.
I'm gonna get in there. I want to figure out what's in there.
Okay. So you are able to untrigger the magical trap.
Okay.
And you open it. Mm-hmm. And inside is hanging a very nice cloak and a purse.
Does the cloak look familiar to me?
It looks like a standard sort of wizardy cloak.
But not one on a certain image sitting in our village.
No.
Okay. I'm going to rifle through this purse.
Okay. You find about 30 gold.
I don't take the money.
You find a sending stone. You find a very fine handkerchief.
Okay.
Embroidered with the school's logo.
Okay.
What else do I keep in my purse?
Oh, so it's normal, like...
Yeah, it's normal purse stuff.
Lady purse stuff. Her sending stone is her telephone, I'm assuming,
basically,
at this
point. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, but I don't know where that would go. It'd probably go back to, like, somebody she has at home, maybe. Or whoever this is has at home. Why was this magically warded? Is there, like, a fake back?
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Daddy. 22.
You push, you knock, you tap. It's a solid back. There's nothing fancy about it.
Can I touch the robe? Does it feel like it has anything on it?
It just feels fancy, like it's a satiny sort of fabric.
Why the fuck would this be magically warded?
Do you not lock stuff when you go to work?
Not magically. I feel like that is an extra step that no one needed to do in this locked office.
Have you met wizards?
Every day, Danny. Don't you know?
And actually, roll me just a straight intelligence check. Please.
Are you saying that, like, has Nellitha ever met a wizard?
Mm-hmm.
Straight intelligence. Don't fail me now. We're at 22.
Okay, yeah. You have, you've spent enough time around Erasmus and listening to his stories of the necromancer wars and complaints about wizards in general to know that wizards are very, very paranoid. Especially wizards who are at a school for wizards with a bunch of other high-level wizards who are all competing with each other.
I close the door and fake the lock back.
All right. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana.
Oh, shit. Hold on. I have a thing. Let me look at... I have things.
You have
Hold
a
on.
thing.
Hold on. I have a thing. There's a thing that I have. I have a thing. What is it? Nope. Hey, Danny, I'm going to use luck. Because that was a nat 1.
Okay. So that was a nat 1.
Yes.
Oof.
So I'm going to use luck.
That's not how luck works.
What? It says that I can...
Oh, it's a feat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So
The other luck.
the other luck, yes. Okay. I was thinking of the luck that I make you guys roll.
I'm
The skill.
sorry. Lucky. I have lucky.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead and roll lucky.
Yeah. Sorry. I was like, what do you mean I can't use my feet? 22.
You feel fairly confident that you are able to put the magic ward back in place.
Okay. I'm going to go look at the drawers in the corner.
Okay.
I feel like I'm spending too much time, but I gotta be thorough.
It's okay.
And I don't know what's happening.
These drawers are locked.
Magically?
Roll investigation.
God damn it. I need to be more reckless. 25.
Not magically, just normal locked.
I'm gonna unlock them.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
24.
You get them unlocked. It is all student files.
Anything just jumping out at me? Grabbing an extra thick file.
Sure, yeah, there's an extra thick one in the bottom.
Has this person been expelled yet?
No, it looks like they have not been expelled.
Okay.
Are you going to flip through the file?
A little bit, yes.
Okay. As you flip through, it's pretty easy to get an idea of who this fellow is. He is not a great student.
Great.
I don't have his name, but that's fine.
He doesn't deserve one.
He doesn't. What you can tell very quickly is that he's probably from a very powerful family, or more accurately, a very rich family. He is not doing well in his classes.
What is his race?
Wow.
He's an elf.
I have, do you have it also? Here's what I'm thinking. I know what I'm doing if I get caught in this room.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. You'll see if it happens.
Okay. Yeah, he's an elf, and
Okay.
it's very clear that he is not doing well in his classes.
Okay.
Most of these pages of his transcript are failures,
Jesus.
and then very quickly followed by a large deposit to the school,
Okay.
and followed by
More.
barely squeaking by with a pass.
Okay. So my goal is, Danny, just so you know, because there's a picture of this kid in here, right?
Yes.
I say kid. He's like 20s.
I mean, when you're behaving like that, you're a kid.
I have the hat of disguise. It's how I've been sneaking around. If I hear somebody coming into this room, guess who I'm turning into?
Fancy. I like it.
Does he have a record of breaking rules?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, good. Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. He's doing all sorts of stuff that only someone with a lot of money can get away with.
Sure.
Okay.
Mad respect. I'm getting this kid kicked out of this school. I put the files back, and then I will lock the drawers again.
Okay.
Just looking around there, does it feel like there's anything out of place? Something that doesn't feel like it should be here?
Roll me. Oh, I don't know. What is a vibe check?
Investigation? I feel like it's...
Yeah, roll me an investigation.
Okay, a vibe. Is the vibes cool in here? Does it fit the vibe, Danny?
And just so you know, there are 2 doors in this room.
Oh, one leads into that other. So
Yeah.
one leads up and one leads to the other?
Yeah, one leads up, one leads to the left.
Okay, but then there's also but the upper room leads back into the other room as well.
Well, you don't know that yet. You're in a room with 2 doors. One going up, one going to the left.
Okay.
Okay.
Vibe check was 26.
It seems odd that there's a dagger on the wall next to each door.
Each door?
Yep.
Wait, there's one on the door I came through as well?
Yep.
I'm gonna look at the one towards the up door.
Okay. Roll me another investigation. So you search this thing in a little bit more detail.
Don't fail me. I will burn through all of my lucky if I have to. I don't. It's a 25.
Okay. It seems to have some magical component to it that is tied to the door.
I look at the door. Is it magically trapped too?
I'm not going to make you roll that. Yes, it is.
Fuck. Can I touch the dagger?
Sure.
I'm
Are
scared.
you just touching it with a finger? Are you taking it off the wall? What are you doing?
I'm just gonna gently caress it with a finger.
As you do that, it seems to glow.
What you doing, buddy?
And when you stop making contact with it, the glow stops.
Was it a bad glow? Was it a good glow?
It was just sort of a soft yellowish glow.
Can I get my hand around it at all?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna put my hand around the hilt.
It glows.
Does it
Quite a lot.
feel like it's gonna hurt me?
Nope.
I'm gonna try and pull it off.
It does not move.
Okay. What are you? I like glowy daggers. I would like this.
Of course Nellitha would.
Does it turn at all? Like, does it feel like it can...
Nope.
No, it just glows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll be back for you. I'm gonna go walk over to the side door and touch that, caress that dagger with my finger
It
first.
does the same thing. It glows a little bit as you touch it.
And then wrap my hand, it glows the whole time. Okay.
It glows again. Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna go back to the down door that I came through, that I unlocked before. Same thing. Touch.
It doesn't do anything.
Grab.
Doesn't do anything.
Pull.
Stays on the wall.
Twist.
Doesn't
Pop
twist.
it. Just pop. Okay, interesting. All right, I'm going to go to the side door and see. You said it was magically trapped. That one too?
You did not check that one out specifically. That one does... There's something magic about it, but it doesn't feel like a trap.
Cool beans. Is it locked?
When you try turning the knob, it does not turn.
Can I pick the lock?
You can certainly try.
I don't want to get too cocky. Hey, I'm not being cocky. Just talk to the dice a little bit. 31.
You manage to make all the tumblers turn, but the knob still won't turn.
Okay, so I'm going to back away from the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to touch the dagger.
It glows.
Okay, but when I let go, how long does it keep glowing? Does it stop instantly?
It stops. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go to the other door and try and get that to unlock.
Okay. That one is trapped.
Yeah, I would disarm trap.
Okay, so roll to disarm the trap.
Okay. 22.
Okay. And then roll to pick the lock.
27.
Okay. Same thing. You feel all the little tumblers fall into place, but the knob does not turn.
I am not long enough to touch all of these daggers at the same time.
No, you cannot touch both of the daggers at the same time.
I'm gonna go look at the quill that was in the drawer.
Okay.
I didn't like that look, Danny. Should I not be looking at that?
That's fine. You look at the quill.
I'm gonna touch it, caress it with one finger.
Nothing happens.
Pick it up.
It feels a little bit warm in your hand,
Okay.
but nothing else happens.
Is there a blank piece of paper?
Yeah, there are a few blank pieces in the stacks that you can find.
Great. I write open, please.
You do not.
I do not.
Nope.
What?
As soon as you touch the quill to paper, it moves your hand with it and signs a very large flourishing signature.
Is it the headmaster's signature?
You haven't seen his signature, have you?
Is it on any of the paper? Like, is the signature on any of the papers I've seen so far?
You know what? It was probably in that really fat file because letters were sent home. So yes, you recognize.
This is like some motherfucker that gave their secretary their stamp at a fucking corporation.
Yes!
God
exactly what
damn
it is. That is exactly what it is.
Take it might be useful.
Listen, I am skilled in many things. I do not need one of these. I could fake anybody's handwriting if I have enough time.
All right, then. So you put the quill back?
Yeah, it doesn't feel helpful.
Okay.
I am stuck in a room.
You do not have the arm span to reach from one dagger to the other dagger.
But what if I try real hard, Dan? Holding one, I stick a leg out trying to get to the other.
That's not going to help you.
You're going to hurt yourself. Remember, you're old.
What's inside this plant?
Dirt.
No, so nothing.
It's a plant.
Okay, I'm gonna start feeling around walls looking for pressure plates.
I'm not even going to make you roll for that. You don't find any.
Shit. I'm going back to this freaking magically locked wardrobe.
Okay.
It's not magically locked anymore, so I'm gonna go in it again and like push around and feel and look at everything. Nooks
Nothing.
and crannies. God damn it. Can I feel around under the desk?
You can. It's kind of dusty and dirty.
Try. Buttons.
But there's nothing under there. You cannot hold the dagger and reach the other dagger. But that's my hint of what's near the dagger.
Can't hold the dagger. Oh. Can I pull the wardrobe closer to that dagger?
No.
Oh.
You are a weak old lady.
Thank you. Should I I'm gonna throw another dagger at the dagger while I'm holding
It clinks
one of
off.
them? What?
Someone else has an idea, I think.
Can I call a friend? No one's there with me.
You know what? I would like you to roll luck. If you roll higher than a 10, Greg can turn on his mic and give you the whatever is about to burst out of him.
18.
Okay.
Can you hold one of the daggers and the doorknob that's close to it at the same time?
Are you fucking kidding me? I do that thing, Danny, on the door going to the side.
It opens.
I'm so dumb.
You are not.
So dumb.
You are not.
So fucking dumb.
You were busy looking for roguey things. I gave you something that was not roguey because I was trying to trick you. I am mean. You're not dumb.
I'm dumb.
And you were like thinking that wizards are assholes and would do things that were required to hit both of the daggers at the same time. Your line of thinking was 100%
I was
correct.
like, I should have brought Hurdur with me, god damn it, but he probably wouldn't have been able to reach the dagger, so that would have been a whole problem.
Hurdur would have been playing with that pen, so...
Oh, by the
All
way,
right.
the paper that I wrote on, I stuffed that into my pocket.
I figured you were not going to leave that laying around, but yes.
Okay.
That is good to have canon.
I will
All right.
walk into this room after like she's frustrated. I feel like she accidentally that she's like hand on fucking dagger by accident, like shaking the knob and it opens. She's like, fuck.
Yep. So you open the door to the room to the left, and it is very sparse. There's a rug on the floor. There's a very imposing large desk that has nothing on it. There's a very fancy chair behind the desk. In front of the desk are two very plain wooden chairs that look kind of uncomfortable. And there are two display cases in the back corners of the room that are currently empty.
I'm about to name this student for you.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why Tybalt came to mind. I know that's a Shakespeare reference, but
That's fine.
fucking Tybalt's has been in this room for many a time. That poor boy. This plant is different in this room.
It is. This plant is a flytrap type plant.
Okay, there are those like glass cases in the corners?
Yes, and they are empty at the moment.
Weird. I'm gonna look under the desk.
There's nothing there.
Is there drawers in this desk?
There are.
Are any of them trapped?
Roll me an investigation.
20, not natural.
None of them are trapped.
Open drawers.
Every single drawer is empty.
What the fuck is this room? Your torture children room? Fuck. Can I move the chairs?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move the sparse wooden ones first.
Okay.
And flip up the rug.
There is nothing underneath the rug.
Great. Put it back. Put the chairs back. Fiddle with the other chair a little bit. Is there anything weird about it?
Roll me a perception.
Perception, not investigation. Wait, what am I talking about? Never mind. Shut up, Deebles.
I figured you would prefer
Shut
that,
up,
so.
Deebles. Your perception is better. 23.
There's nothing unusual about it. It's a fancy chair.
Okay, I'm gonna move
It
it.
looks like it's got really good lumbar support, actually.
We do love a good... I would like to steal this chair. How can I do... I have a bag of... Would it fit in the bag of holding? No, we're not doing that.
The bag of holding will not open wide enough to accept a chair.
Shit. I need Rasmus's hole.
Yep.
Want to shop Walmart Black Friday deals first? Walmart Plus members get early access to our hottest deals. Join now and get 50% off a 1-year annual membership. Shop Black Friday deals first with Walmart Plus. See terms at walmartplus.com.
This episode is brought to you by Allstate. Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the date of the big game first before you accidentally buy tickets on your 20th wedding anniversary and have to spend the next 20 years of your marriage making up for it. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Northbrook, Illinois.
I'm going to flip up the rug.
Okay. Nothing under the rug.
Flip down the rug. Put the chair back. Does the glass cases open?
Yes. The whole glass part lifts off.
If I lift off, does it do anything?
Nope.
Put it back. Do the other one.
Nothing happens.
Great. I'm going to go look at this door. Wait. We're going to check the walls. Is there any bootins?
Nope.
Okay, great. I'm going to check the door. Is it trapped?
No.
There was hesitation there, Danny. What's going on with this door?
You know what? Go ahead and roll to see if it's trapped.
Okay.
See if that makes you feel better about my voice.
I don't know if it does. 23?
Nope, not trapped.
Well, okay. I should have just taken you at your word, but DMs do be trickin'.
Yes, yes we do.
Is it locked?
Yes, it is locked.
Do I feel like I need to unlock it to then open it, or do I think I could just put my hand on the dagger and open it?
You're not sure, because you unlocked the other one, and you did feel tumblers moving out of the way.
True. I'm going to put my hand on the dagger and then the doorknob. It's a bit more of a... Well, I guess maybe it's a bit more of a reach. Are the handles actually beside the dagger, or...
They're about the same distance.
Okay.
It's on the other side of the door, so you do have to do a reach.
Glad I got my stretches in. Open the door.
It does not open.
Fuck, I unlocked the goddamn door.
Roll me a sleight of hand just to make sure you can.
20.
Yes, you are able to unlock the door.
And then
then do the graspy thing. And you step into a much larger room. This one has a couple of candles.
Dangerous.
And it looks like a wizard sort of space. There is a large desk in the center of the room that is covered in paper and books, and there's a spilled ink pot. There's a chair that looks really comfortable, but not quite as fancy, behind that desk. In the far corner, there is another desk, again covered with books. There's a corkboard behind it with notes pinned up to it. There are multiple bookshelves. There are vials of assorted liquids. There's what looks to be sort of an alchemy table in the far corner with potions in various states. Some things are bubbling, some things are very slightly smoking. And then on the far side of the room is a very comfy looking armchair that looks well loved, with a stack of books beside it and a pile of crumpled papers on the other side.
Great. I'm going to start with the desk with the corkboard behind it. What kind of notes is this guy leaving for himself?
Roll me an Arcana, please.
Shit. 17?
It looks magic-y. There are words that you sort of understand, but not entirely.
Okay.
There are weird symbols that you don't entirely get.
Nothing that matches the artifact.
No.
Okay. the books on the table in front of the corkboard? Are they like journals? Dear Diary, mood apathetic kind of thing. Today I hired a hitman. She did not show up with the artifact.
Those look like they've got the same sort of weird symbols and stuff as the notes on the corkboard. But these ones look a little less hurried. Like they've been written a little bit more neatly.
Still nothing I recognize then. Okay.
No.
And if I flip a page, it's still the same stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will leave it alone. Is that drawers next to those books
Yes.
magically trapped?
Roll me an investigation.
20, not natural again.
They do not appear to be trapped.
Cool beans. Are they unlocked?
They are unlocked.
Can I open?
Yes. You don't need to roll Arcana for this to know that these are spell components.
Oh.
There's things like rocks and little vials filled with different kinds of dirt. And
Expensive
another
rocks?
set of vials.
Like
Some of them might be.
diamonds?
There are no diamonds in here.
Okay,
Not
well,
in these ones.
I guess I won't steal his diamonds. Okay, I'll close those.
Okay.
And do any of the titles on the bookshelves jump out at me?
Not really. They all seem to be magic books, or there's a whole section of administrative type books.
Okay.
Managing the unruly student.
Titles on the bookshelf jumping out at you was last time.
Not for me, it wasn't. Not for me.
Jumping out at us.
Yeah, I didn't know you were going through all that.
On one of the bookshelves, you do spot a bottle of very nice whiskey.
How much of the bottle is gone?
About half of it.
Oh boy. Okay. Older whiskey?
It looks to be well aged, yes.
We might be coming back for that.
Somewhere in the library, Hurdur feels somebody's looking at whiskey.
Oh gosh.
Hurdur's lush senses are tingling.
Alright, I'll go over to the alchemy set. Anything over there looking?
Nothing is jumping out at you. It's all very magic-y looking.
Great. I'm not a magic girl. Alright, I'll go to the center desk then.
Okay.
Look through the books.
There's a lot going on with this desk. Roll me an investigation.
I'm gonna use lucky. Rolled a nat 1 again.
Oh dear.
Nat 20.
Okay. Wow. So you do a real thorough look at this desk. There are a couple of big stacks of paper. One of them appears to be invoices, and the other appears to be income. There are several books on the desk. One of them looks to be the headmaster's personal spell book. Or one of his personal spell books, at least. There are a couple of unopened letters. And you're looking at the book that is open on the center of the desk. As you're looking at the book, it appears to be essentially a diary. But not like a dear diary. Today, Archmage so-and-so was mean to me. It's like a day planner, more type diary.
Ah.
And it's got his schedule. You can see circled in a sort of purpley ink is the speech at the library. Folded up, leaning against that page, is another piece of paper. Do you open it up?
Oh, yeah.
You open it up, and you start reading. My esteemed colleagues and students, I stand before you today, not merely as a humble wizard, but as a fervent speaker of knowledge and wisdom.
It's the speech from the library.
Ew. Gross. Okay.
What?
What?
Gross that he wrote out his speech?
I'm roasting him in general. I don't trust this bitch.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, he wrote out his speech and memorized it and then left it tucked in his day planner.
What a nefarious man, writing out speeches, not winging it like he shoulda. Okay, so I put that back because fuck that guy. In his
As
day
you're putting it back,
oh god, okay.
the day planner shifts just a little bit, and you can see a letter underneath it. You look at the letter.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any skills that would allow you to read code?
I have
Coded
technically
messages.
I have like thieves can't. I know how I have a calligraphy supplies to forge letters. Those are the kind of skills I have. Like besides,
Okay.
I feel like part of like being the roguey person I am, I might be able to figure out.
Yeah. What do I want? Give me just a second to
Because I think
pull up.
thieves can't helps with codes and
Yeah,
shit.
Thieves Can't definitely gives you a benefit.
Yeah.
I would like you to roll Perception with advantage
Perception with advantage. Okay.
to understand this letter.
Perception 30.
Okay. It is clearly encoded,
Okay.
and it's not a code that you're familiar with, but you're able to make out enough of it to get the gist of it. And this is a letter from one of the teachers at the school. It's signed by Archmage Last Peak. And it is a complaints registered against Horith. Horith's at it again, worried about what he's teaching his students. I don't know why you even let him be here. That sort of thing.
Horith. Is that a name I noticed on any of the doors when we were like wandering the halls?
Not in the building that you were in, no.
Did it look like he had already read this letter?
Yes, it is definitely open and unfolded.
Can I copy it down into my own notebook?
Yes,
Okay.
but I'm going to make you roll a luck for this
Okay.
to see if you can do it fast enough.
Okay. What do I need to be above, Danny?
12.
12. Okay. I also forgot that I had lucky as a stat that you put in here. So that
Yeah, the stat is luck,
yes.
and the feat is lucky.
Well, the stat in here says lucky on my sheet.
Oh, it should be just luck.
Okay. Well, the 18 originally was just on the die. I forgot I had that on my character
Okay.
sheet. So let's see what I get this time, fellers. Oh, 27.
Okay. You are able to quickly copy down this letter. And as you are finishing, you realize there's another one underneath it.
Shit.
This one is not in code,
Okay.
and it is from Professor Dane. And it is also complaining about Horith. But this one, you're able to tell that Horith is his first name.
Oh. Are they citing anything specific that they're not liking that he's teaching? Is it necromancy?
They are not citing anything specific. You feel, based on what you've read, that they are dancing around the topic. One of those where they are... It was a little harder to tell with the first one, but with the second one, because it is not encoded, Professor Dane is very much dancing around the topic. And he mentions Professor Last Peak and Professor so-and-so and Professor so-and-so, but only refers to Horith by first name, not by last name, and is very general about his complaints and not mentioning anything specific.
Do I find another letter? I'm going to try and copy this one down too.
Yes, there is a third one.
just writing
What
real quick.
languages do you speak?
Oh, God. I speak Common, Elvish, Sylvan, Thieves' Cant, and Undercommon.
Okay. Unfortunately, you do not speak Halfling,
Nope.
so you don't know what this third letter says.
Can I copy it down, though, as a calligraphy person?
Roll me luck with advantage, but it's a DC of 25.
Oh, fuck! Danny! God damn.
I love it. I love it.
Okay. It's 19 plus 8. 27.
You are able to copy it down and feel fairly confident in it.
Damn.
Do we... I don't think I know any halflings. Shit.
You know a dwarf who knows halfling.
I don't know that you probably know that language, but it's okay.
But you know Hesper as a halfling.
Yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah.
Also, you know Hurdur knows halfling. He read a halfling book in the Beholder Cave early on.
Do you think I paid attention to Hurdur?
No.
Okay. So I've gotten my letters copied down. Do I hear any noises?
I would like you to roll me a perception.
I'm scared.
Remembering that you're 2 rooms deep in this office.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a high DC. 28.
You think you hear the echoing of footsteps.
Okay. Put things back where they were.
Mm-hmm.
After copying down all of my... the 3 letters. There may have been more. I don't have time to check.
You do not.
I'm gonna change into the elf boy.
Okay.
And go into the room where the empty desk is.
Okay.
And kind of keep an eye out to see if I hear someone enter into the door and go straight up, or if they start coming in through this way, I'm going to start ducking around and sneaking through. Keeping my ears open.
You hear some clattering at the front door.
Mm-hmm.
Then you hear it open. You hear swift footsteps crossing the room. And you hear the sound of a key in a lock. And then you hear a voice. Damn it, Zydia, did you leave the door unlocked again? You hear the door open. And you hear movement in that large back room.
Okay.
Are you doing anything?
I'm leaving. So as soon as he walks through that other door and it closes, I go through the side door and go out.
You did not hear it close.
Fuck. I will open the side door a little bit, peek out.
Roll me perception.
Okay. 20.
You don't see anything.
I'm gonna sneak out.
Okay. What do I want you to roll there?
Stealth?
Stealth. Yeah, roll me stealth.
Okay. 26.
Okay. Are you closing the door behind you when you leave the side room?
Yes.
You are able to quietly slip out from the side room into the front little office.
Okay.
And from the front little office out into the hall without being noticed. What are you doing now?
I'm leaving. I'm gonna
Okay.
get out of this building.
Where are you headed?
Back towards the...
The quad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I keep an eye on the doors to see if Horith's name pops out, or is Professor H?
If you were going straight outside, you're not passing any doors. You would have to come down the steps and go down the hall. Because when you first come into the building, there's stairs up and there's halls to either side.
Not going to do that.
All right.
Are there people in the garden?
There are starting to be now.
Okay.
You see people that seem to be coming from the opposite side. Where the library is.
Before I step out into the garden, I'm going to change back into Sammy Joe or whoever she was.
Okay.
It's because we do not need to see 2 of these boys running around.
That is true. All right. So you are now back in the courtyard.
Do I see friends? Friends?
You do not see friends in the courtyard.
Do I see other student that Erasmus adopted?
Not yet, no.
Okay, I'm going to keep an eye out for her.
Okay. And I think that's where we're going to end today's episode. With Nellitha hanging out in the courtyard after successfully exploring.
Heist.
Exciting.
Heisty.
I got some information.
I love a good heist.
It's time to shake down Horith.
Or, figure out who Horith is.
Shake down that bitch. Stab first. Ask questions later.
Whatever floats your boat, I guess.
He will die at dawn.
All right. And at that note, thank you all for tuning in. I am going to add a link to our new Linktree equivalent for Crits&Knits, our bio site.
Hell yeah.
For Crits&Knits that's got links to all of our socials and the Majestic Goose Network, everything you need all in one. It's even, I believe, got a link. Yep, it's got a link straight to our Discord. If you click on that, it'll send you an invite. Keep it all in one place, make it nice and easy for you, and share it with your friends, man. But I believe that is all for us. Thank you all for joining us as we had some adventure. Lots of searching. And we will see you back in 2 weeks' time. Until then, bye.
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 A Majestic Goose podcast.
Honk.